I do feel bad for young people now where everything is an outfit. You can't just get on a bicycle. You know, back in the day, you just got on your bike and you rode it. Like, what is your bike riding outfit? Whatever I put on this morning. Now, if you actually ride a bicycle down the street wearing just regular street clothes, people think you're a convicted drunk driver. That's what I always think. If I see a guy in jeans and a T-shirt just riding a bicycle down the street, that's what I think. He's divorced, a convicted drunk driver. I don't know. He's got the shakes, so they won't let him drive a car, right? But if I see somebody, dressed up like they're in the Tour de France, I just go, oh, that guy's... Why do they wear those stupid outfits when they're riding their bicycles? I just don't understand. Like, you're not in a time trial. Like, why do you waste all that fucking money? Then my favorite thing ever is you get those stupid shoes and then you lock your feet into the fucking pedals. You know what? So you can get that extra edge when you're driving down fucking Main Street. Yeah, I don't, the overhead, just the fucking overhead of being a person now. Smartphones, laptops, and then these fucking outfits for everything that you do. When I was growing up, people just dressed like Malcolm Young and they did whatever they were doing. I'm not saying it was better. I'm just saying it was cheaper. I'm sure we weren't riding bicycles as fast. I don't ever remember my looser clothing getting caught in like the fucking Nautilus equipment. Maybe that's what happened. If you work in a factory, they always made you, if you had a ponytail, you put your fucking hair up, loose clothing because you get dragged into the machine. Whatever. I'm making fun of it as I look at these fucking women, like wearing these skin-tight fucking clothes. So they didn't dress, well, maybe that's what it started. Maybe I think actually, when I think about it, kind of started in my generation, the spandex shit was the 80s. I mean, I remember seeing In Living Color opened up for the Rolling Stones in the Steel Wheels tour, and their lead singer was dressed like he was going to go spearfishing, and nobody questioned it. It was like bright yellow. He had everything but like flippers and a snorkel on. And then I remember I worked in a warehouse, and there was this guy. I worked the second shift. It was like fucking 2 to 11. Or 3 to midnight. I forget what it was. And that was all drug addicts and divorcees. I do remember that. And war veterans. And then shitheads like me. Like my manager at night was fought in the Vietnam War. And he was right on the DMZ. And he had one of those anti-aircraft guns. That almost go like the Rock'em Sock'em robots. And he had it pointed horizontally at the tree line. That was his job. And to this day, I have never met a person that could drink at the pace that guy drank. And he would drink beer, too. He wasn't even a hard stuff guy. He would drink beer. And you would go out with that guy, and he would hand you one, and you'd get about a third of the way down, and you'd hand you the second one. Next thing you know, you'd be like holding like a 6-pack of Bud bottles. And you'd be going, Frank, dude, you gotta fucking, you gotta slow down here. And he would just laugh. He'd be smoking these fucking cigarettes nonstop. There's no fucking way that guy's still alive. No fucking way. So rest in peace to him. But anyways, there was somebody that worked on that shift, and he would show up every day with spandex shorts on. And like no other like running shorts over him, just like his junk junk shapewear is what he wore. Remember like that fucking tour? Guns N' Roses did, and Axl Rose wore the fucking white bike shorts the whole time. Nobody questioned it. You know, looking like a superhero at the end of the day. Like he took off his fucking Spider-Man shirt. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is I'm excited that the Denver Nuggets are beating the fucking shit out of the Los Angeles Lakers. But I'm not excited watching my Celtics, though. Jesus Christ. I missed game one. My buddy said they scored like 41 points. The Heat did 41 points in the third quarter, and we called no timeouts. I think that's our strategy. I think we're saving them up for game four, and we're going to start using those. And we're going to turn this whole goddamn series around. Anyway, oh yeah, here's my friends complaining. The Celtics have 2 Pippins and no Jordans. I mean, last I checked, Scottie Pippen had fucking, what do you have, 6? Yeah, 6 rings. It's an integral part. Nobody has a Jordan on their team right now. Jordan is Jordan, right? That's it. It's not going to be another one of those. It's not going to be another Kobe. I don't think it's going to be another LeBron. They're just, just enjoy him. Stop fucking comparing them. Dude, fucking Megadeth's better than Metallica, man. They're fucking heavier. I like the subject, man. Dude, Biggie Smalls, he's better than Tupac. Can't you fucking just enjoy him? The number one people who argue about whether LeBron is better than Michael Jordan probably can't hit a layup. I would guess. You know what I mean? Although I've trashed plenty of fucking athletes, haven't I? Maybe that's a part of it. I don't fucking know. It's funny how I keep making these statements and then it just goes back to either me or my generation. Oh, yeah, we kind of did shit like that. Actually, my generation, I think, is when dressing like you were in the Tour de France started. But like everybody didn't do it. You know? We got these fucking, it wicks away the sweat off of your body. Bill, what are you bitching about? Improvements? I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. So anyway, I've been away for the last 4 days with my lovely wife. We came up here a little bit early. We in wine country. We went to a wedding of very close friends, and a beautiful wedding. Quick wedding, succinct wedding. That's like the new thing, man. They used to, when I was a kid, the goddamn fucking wedding. You'd go there. If it was a Catholic wedding, they'd have a whole fucking mass. Remember the first time I went to a wedding and they had a mass before they got married. Oh, God, I was fucking livid. I'm standing in the back like, this means I don't have to go again on Sunday, right? This counts. This is a friendly. They had a whole fucking mass, and by the end of it, I hated the couple. I was like, why would you do this to people? And there was no fucking air conditioning in this old-ass goddamn church. Ugh. But I will say, in Massachusetts, the greatest thing about the weddings in Massachusetts is the open bar. Everyone you went to, fucking open bar, people getting blitzed, falling down. Man, it was just a shit show. Looking like a fucking prom for old people. Anyway, so we've been up here in wine country, and I had a couple buddies of mine up here. They're both married too. They brought their wives up. There was a cigar bar. The ladies went to go down and go, drink the wine, do the wine tasting, as they call it. Does anybody dance around their alcoholism more than a wine drinker? You know what I mean? They're like the cigar smokers of drinkers, where cigar smokers are always like, yeah, but I'm not inhaling. It's not bad, Like, so-and-so smoked like 6 cigars a day his whole fucking life, People that drink wine are the same way. They're so busy talking about the body of the wine, the smell, the different, whatever the fuck it is. California has more of a jammy wine because it's hotter, so you get that jammy flavor. Now, some people like it, other people don't. If you want the drier ones, you got to go. Blah, blah. It's like, yeah, if I could intervene, you guys are just getting wasted, all right? There's really, I understand. I enjoyed wine back when I drank, but I will tell you this. I'll give you guys some life advice, okay? And this may sound simple. All right, there is no hangover worse than a red wine hangover. There's no advice there, but if you put music underneath it, it'll sound fucking like I said something. I remember that, drinking red wine, and the next day waking up like my head was in a fight. I don't know what it was. Beer was one thing. That's one great thing about not drinking. It's not how you feel physically. It's really just not having to apologize or be embarrassed and be, oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I take my shirt off. Oh, other people were taking this shit. You try to fucking justify it the next day. Other people were drinking too. Maybe they don't remember.